The Honda NSX was Japan's declaration of war on the European supercar elite, not through raw power or extravagance, but through something far more dangerous: competence. In the late 80s, Honda was unstoppable. They dominated Formula One, built engines that revved higher than common sense, and decided it was time to create a supercar that wouldn't punish its owner for daring to drive it. So they built the NSX, a machine that redefined the entire genre. The design was sleek, clean, and purposeful. Its body was made almost entirely from aluminum, the first production car ever to do so. That made it light, just 1,350 kilograms, and strong enough to make Italian engineers sweat. The engine sat right behind the driver, a 3.0-litre V6 with VTEC that produced 270 horsepower and revved to 8,000 RPM. On paper, it wasn't earth-shattering. In reality, it was transformative. The V6 delivered its power with the precision of a surgeon's scalpel. Below 5,500 RPM, it was civilized and smooth, a gentle hum in the background. Above that, the cam profiles switched, the sound hardened, and the car transformed into a snarling, high-revving weapon. It felt mechanical, alive, and perfectly balanced. The chassis was tuned by Honda's finest engineers with help from Ayrton Senna himself. He drove the early prototype at Suzuka and told them it felt too soft. They listened, stiffened the suspension, and the result was sublime. The NSX didn't just corner, it traced lines through bends like a dancer following choreography. Everything about its behavior was predictable, pure, and connected. The steering was hydraulic and communicative, free of filters or tricks. The gear shift moved with a satisfying click. The brakes had a firm, progressive bite, and visibility was so good you could see the apex of every corner before you even turned the wheel. Inside, the layout was minimalist but focused. No leather circus, no switches hidden behind your elbow, no drama. The NSX was built for driving, not for showing off. It started every morning, idled perfectly, and didn't leak anything onto your driveway. It proved that a supercar could be exhilarating and sensible at the same time. Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche took notice. Their cars suddenly looked crude, heavy, and fragile. The NSX forced them to evolve. It showed the world that reliability, refinement, and precision could live in the same body as passion and speed. The NSX wasn't a shout, it was a statement, a perfectly executed demonstration of how great engineering can outshine tradition. It marked the moment when Japan didn't just copy the best of Europe, it built something better. The Honda NSX remains one of the purest driving machines ever made, balanced, beautiful, and endlessly rewarding. A car created not for ego or spectacle, but for the sheer joy of driving done right.